proud Africans, the proud Nigerians. How can we unite? Forget about the past. We have done wrong. This is where we got it wrong. But I want peace. This is my administration. I want us to make peace right now. This is our time to make
and
peace.
It's not just talking about it, actually doing it.
Anytime they stand up and do that, trust me, we will forget about everything. Listen, this is the issue that anybody is. Sunday who was looking for the dual republic, the dual nation, he was adopted and kidnapped in what do you call it? Uh, Benin, our neighbor country, Benin Republic. He has been released and is going all over, rejoicing in his life. Why did Nnamdi Kanu be held? That is the question I want to ask you.
Just the
Can you
same
tell me anything reason?
marginalization still continuing. It's called the
Okay.
institutionalized Cold War.
Okay. Now the second thing I want to ask you is this: from Abia to Imo State, go and check the checkpoint. Just give this thing I'm telling you now. I'm not saying that everything that we are saying is real, but you have to, as a man that come to YouTube and bring your own advice to people how we can move forward, how we can make the country become a better place for every person. Now, go and do your investigation and see what people are saying. Is it truth? I travel back home. Was it last 4 years? I raised up my hands because I have no hands.
They made
In
you
a,
come down
in
from
a minute,
the vehicle and raise
I
up your hand and walk.
come down from the vehicle and walk like 15 to 20 miles away with raising up my hands. This happened in my eyes. It's not happening where I'm living in Boston. Yeah. So, bro, when we see truth and we are trying to hide the truth, it can't solve the problem.
It won't.
Instead of it,
No, it
now,
won't.
let me tell you the second thing. I am not a Yoruba. I love Yoruba. I love them. I've been in Lagos. I've been living in Lagos before I make a move. I love everybody around me. I'm not a hater. You know? Now, Joshua Igila says, this is his message. It's not, I'm quoting him. It's not my message. He says, take Biafra agitation serious. Call them, be in a round table. Discuss what is the problem, what did you people want? A very simple thing, but you are making it so difficult to you. How can you have peace?
There won't be. I agree.
There will be peace. Make everybody, make that nation. What makes you as a leader? Okay, now look at Biden is handing up to Trump. When Trump starts marginalizing other people, how do you think that America would feel? They will feel so bad.
There won't be any peace, no.
Make everybody. You are a president. Now, you said you are the president. I am not arguing you. Okay, that's fine and good. But let everybody work together. Know what is causing that problem. Work together. But you have seen that it is a business. Everybody come to steal. He is his turn to come and steal. He can never do good.
Country. It's never about the people.
Yeah, he can never. Even though that they, I appreciate the River State refinery working, but is it true that is working? Can he provide? Can the refinery of Portharcourt provide benefit for the Nigerians as a whole, benefit for the River State as a whole, benefit for the people that are living as a whole? Can he do that? May the God bless you and keep you. May them release Mazi Nnamdi Ukukalo or Madike one of Biafra. If they fail to do that, there is a problem. Thank you and have a wonderful day.
God bless you, sir. Okay, thank you so much for also calling in as well. Okay, and stay safe over there. So that's it, John Eze. I've got another caller on the line. Hi, hello.
The general.
Yes, sir.
Good day, my brother.
Good evening.
How are you?
Well, I'm very well. Well, I'm here.
Yeah, thank you for another opportunity to speak on your platform. Your line is always what I call it is jam me a jam your line until you find your way through.
And once you are in, it's always such a pleasure. It's a relief. And thanks so much for calling in.
Yeah, it's a relief indeed. Yeah, Michael, let me do it fast so that other people can also speak. My brother, you see, the Nigerian problem has become something that I myself, in my own little way, have tried to analyze the situation. And I will tell you something. You see, there comes a time in a man's life when you have to face the truth no matter what.
That's right.
The difference between blacks, the Westerners, and we Africans is one thing: fear. You see, fear.
Yep.
We have been intimidated into stupor that no person is ready to speak the truth. Everybody is afraid of being punished for speaking the truth. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think the reason is because a lot of people don't want to offend people. But saying your truth sometimes, right? Say it and be willing to also accept the truth from others too, which is what makes the world raw. I mean, go round. But yeah, if you are afraid of offending people, right, then you are never going to be honest.
Yes. There's a saying that says that only truth can stand the test of time.
That's right.
Nigeria, every educated Nigeria, I said not even educated, every reasonable Nigeria, because education in Nigeria is just a waste of time as far as I'm concerned. They don't reason well. Yeah, it's almost a curse. Every reasonable Nigerian knows that what is happening in Southeast is state-sponsored terrorism.
I agree.
That is what is happening in Nigeria. But when the likes of Abaribe, they come on air, they will want to use these fancy English words to deceive those in the village, trying to create the impression that there is a particular group of people that are doing this thing because they claim to be loyal to Nnamdi Kanu. My brother, listen, they said in every action, there is what? A reaction.
Unexpected reaction.
There's opposite reaction. We have all seen a video where this man that was kidnapped, is it a Methodist, a primate, or whatsoever? I don't know how they are being produced. Yeah, everybody saw that video.
Reverend also, I saw that.
Yeah, where the man confessed that where he was kidnapped was at Army bus stop, Army whatever checkpoint, not bus stop, checkpoint. It was at Army checkpoint. Every Nigerian have heard where Theophilus Danjuma said armies collude with these kidnappers with these terrorists, not even kidnappers, to do this job. The former president of Nigeria, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, said something that it is ethnic cleansing that is going on in Nigeria. What do Nigerians want? I keep on asking, does it mean black people can never be saved in their life? What is this issue, this narrative? They are trying to change the narrative, trying to bring Simon Ekpa into this or that. We from the Southeast knows that our political leaders have failed us. Mayegong, when Nnamdi Kanu, when Amotekun was formed in Yoruba land, Nnamdi Kanu came on air, told every Southeastern politician that they should emulate their Southern or Western counterpart, what they have done. What does that mean? They should also form a security group to protect their people. For 2 months, 3 months, these non-entities could not do anything until Nnamdi Kanu went further to form ESN. He came on air and said that he formed ESN because he knows they will never do anything. They can't go against their paymasters, which is the caliphate. Every Nigerian, every Igbo man knows this. They all knows this. They hear it. I don't know if the cow meat they eat, take away their memory that they don't remember. Today is all about Simon Ekpa. These people like
upon himself. I don't want us to remove that. You see that thin line. That thin line is what some of you don't want to kind of always admit. This is not about what they said about Simon now. It's about what Simon himself, right, actually profess.
Okay.
You get what I mean now?
I'm listening.
On his own X, on his Twitter. I keep reminding everyone who cares to listen, okay? This is not that all that is happening that we have listed, they are not happening. Agreed, they are, okay? So, but we are talking about the personal profession of his own, from his own platform, okay? Where he endorsed what seems to be a pure terrorism against the civilians as a punishment for disobeying the order of sit at home. This is not about just what these guys are doing.
No.
You get
my God, wait, let me correct you. I get what you are saying, but you made a mistake. Let me correct you.
Right.
You say it seems like he endorsed punishment to his own people. I didn't get right.
He did endorse it.
He did endorse punishment. What do you mean by punishment? Sorry.
Okay. I'll give you an instance, right?
Okay.
Which it's going to be like I'm repeating myself, all right? Is that when some of these guys who claim to be BLA, Biafra Liberation Army, which some of you possibly do know, right? So when they make videos of how they are going after, in quotes, the terrorist army that they want out of Biafra, all right? And then you see civilians who get caught up in the whole melee. So civilians who are not like armed, what have you, who got caught up.
Yeah.
And they are saying, we told you to sit at home, stay at home, don't go out. We told you, everybody, all that stuff. And he's the one actually publishing that, posting that, to say, see, when we tell you to sit at home, you sit at home. Don't make it look like that didn't happen.
Okay, Michael, why don't you see it this way?
Okay.
Why don't you see it this way? That the reason why Simon is telling them, when we tell you to sit at home, is for them to be protected, because the same Nigerian government is sponsoring some people to go and kill innocent people so that they will push it to IPOP or push it to Simon Ekpa. Why can't you see it that way?
The same Nigerian government is sponsoring the...
Yes, so same people, not BLA. I didn't say BLA. I didn't say BLA.
No, I am saying BLA now. I'm saying BLA.
No.
These are the guys who recorded videos.
Michael, what of, we have seen a situation where people went to commit a crime and they used the name Biafra before the issue of BLA. They used the name ESL. Does it mean? Does it mean that it was Nnamdi Kanu that sent those people that were screening?
Like you see that line of argument, right, would have been very valid. Okay, if for example, if Simon posted a video and said, those who are claiming to be BLA in this video, they are not BLA. We didn't send them to do this. So, okay. He posted.
Okay, I get it.
He posted it to say, these are the Biafran Liberation Army. And we tell you to sit at home. It's for your own good. Sit at home. And they are actually like unleashing terror on civilians. This is not like, so if you claim that some people are doing it in the name, what you should have done was to debunk that, okay, to say, no, we didn't send you to do this. Of course, we told people to sit at home, but we didn't send it. He's actually is the one publishing the video to say, we told you to sit at home. You disobeyed that. So do you see the mix there? That it will be a total misrepresentation to say Simon is using a video of people sponsored by government, right?
Okay.
To justify his own action. So that would be contradictory, don't you think?
I think so. It will be contradictory.
If he didn't post it, if somebody else does, and he kind of like debunk it to say, no, we didn't send you this. Our mission is not against civilians and all that. We are, you know what I mean? Because it did post videos of where soldiers were like, attacked, and other people were like attacked. My own point is the area of civiliancy. But let me see if I can show you this video before we continue. Okay, you probably have seen this too, right? And take a look.
We come to Ekodi State. Every one of you have seen what they did in that market, in Iseke market. A mini market where people look at people, even women, old women, selling okra. Okra they have. This is a farming season. Women, they didn't come inside the main city. Women that harvested their okra, where they are selling, somebody that called himself a freedom fighter will invade the premises of old women, destroying their okra, telling people that he's making freedom, he's installing sit at home. You come in the marketplace, you shoot. One thing is this: everybody saw the video where they shot this man who is a sympathizer of Biafran struggle. They shot him. And this is somebody sympathizing for the struggle. This is somebody who is part of this struggle. You shot him and tell us that you are doing it for Nnamdi.
Are you there?
My God, I'm here. Have you finished?
So you see, I am not for those who probably just because they want to defend their Simon and they kind of like come for me. I don't really care about them. But you see, when I talk to people like yourself, I would understand the base of your argument, okay? And I just want you to also kind of look into what I'm saying too, right?
No, my God, I understand you.
You get me now?
No, I understand you, but I'm not a biased person. I understand you.
I'm not making up any baseless accusations.
No, okay? No, my brother, we have.
You get what I mean? I'm just saying that if these guys are doing this kind of a thing, you as a person that a lot of people look up to, what you will do is want to condemn it.
To debunk it. Yeah, to condemn it.
You condemn it, yeah, you can then say, this is why we told you. We didn't send these people to do all this. So this is why I told you to sit at home. You know, it will probably be a different convo entirely then, right? But
yeah, I understand you.
He sort of feels like he enjoys it. Sometimes he would dance after sharing this kind of videos, right? He would dance and say, well, anybody who doesn't obey us. And that's where somebody like me feels uncomfortable. Do you get that now? I am not in the best position to say this is how you fight for Biafra or not, okay? I am not going to be in that position. But when I see something that I'm like, no, this is not right. I expect everyone to also kind of look into it rather than take sides.
Yeah, Michael, thank you for that. Let me be clear so that other people will also do their contribution. Let me know where take most time. We'll stay along. Listen, Michael, there have been a crisis. There have been a situation in Imo State where a policeman in Imo State was busy killing innocent Igbo people until he was discovered that it is this policeman that is executing that killing. Every person listening to this particular thing that I'm saying from Imo State knows that this thing happened within the area of, I think, Imo State University too. It started from hostel. This man was busy killing people until it was discovered. Do you know what the federal government did? They transferred him out of Imo State. Yeah. My brother, I'm not here to cite Simon to tell you he's innocent or he's not innocent. What I am here to tell you is that there are people doing this thing, which you yourself have said in your studio one day, that do this thing, give dog a bad name to do what? To kill him. But where I'm trying to come in is on the issue where Abaribe said something. Right. My God, I want to ask you something. Me and you knows that Nigerian army has been what? Let me use the word polluted with terrorists. Every day we call them repentant. But we know they are not repentant terrorists. We've seen a situation where our brothers from the west and the south that are in army, they will go to the north to go and fight these same terrorists. And what will happen? There will be what? They will all be ambushed. Who are those giving them the information, giving the terrorists the information to ambush them? Is those some repentant Boko Haram? They will bring them in the east to do this thing. And when somebody take it upon him to raise men that will be able to take arms and face them, it becomes a crime. If our state politicians or governors cannot protect us, can't some of us in overseas raise money to protect ourselves, our mothers, our sisters? Is it a crime?
Well, it won't be a crime.
What I'm trying, it's not a crime. What I'm trying to say, yes. I'm not exonerating anybody here, but I'm telling you what is happening in Southeast. That is where I come from. The former governor of Enugu State, Binifa Ugwaye, knows if he's listening to your program, he knows he was aware of the terrorists in Enugu State during his regime. He knows where they camped. What I'm telling you is an information that you yourself, Maigo, will not believe, but I'm telling you, he knows.
I am not in position.
People cannot be dying.
You know, it's your
people
reality.
Cannot be dying because of these young men. They want to maintain their political relevance. That's just all. They know everything that is going on, but because they want to maintain their political relevance, they will push the blame to somebody. Thank you so much, Maigo. I understand what you're saying, and
it is well.
Brother.
Just stay safe, man. Okay, you have a good one.
Right? Thank you,
man. So I have another caller, and I think it is. Hang on. Hello. Did I get you in?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what.
One name.
One name. How are you?
Name. Anyway.
I'm sorry that the line is kind of like acting up as well, but I bet you can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Oh, sit down, please.
I think the person that spoke now is my gentleman brother from Atlanta too, right?
Yep.
Okay, that's good.
Impressive.
Yeah. So anyway, I was talking yesterday, and Prince Judgment said I should say something concerning on the this thing. So it said I should say something concerning Simon Ekpa.
Oh, okay. I think
Maybe I do.
we are at it again then. Please.
I do not know if he thinks I'm. You know, even while I listened to Simon Ekpa, you are the one that made me to start listening to Simon Ekpa.
Hmm.
You understand? So you know, because then there's something I do not like in the sense that all life matters.
As it
All
should
these
be,
things,
you know. Hmm.
all these things does not worth the blood of innocent people. Most of the people that you see in the East, even the ones that died, they don't even have any connection to do with whatever that is happening. Now, on the issue of Simon Ekpa, like you just said some couple of seconds back, people should not be dying, even if you are agitating for something, and even if you are the one doing it. You shouldn't come to the pages of newspaper or the television to start saying you come out, you die, you laugh, you dance.
Somebody said is the dance I have problem with. I don't have any problem with other the fact that
I still do have problem with it, because when Odumego Juku was doing all these things, when he was in the thick of the war, everybody saw how sober he used to look whenever he comes out.
Every life that is lost is a sad man. There are images of him.
Yes, there are a lot of images of him. You see how sober he is. The same thing you see Nnamdi Kanu, he does.
Yes.
But this one, you'll be making mockery, caricature of people who lost their life, and you tell them that. I don't have anything, because I don't have anything personally against him. After all of us are in the same war with these people. We are not happy with what is happening in Nigeria.
No.
We are sad about it. You remember when I came onto your program newly. I used to say that I don't like it when somebody is analyzing the problems of Nigeria and that person is laughing. I don't like it, because it's not a laughing matter.
It's not.
If it is a laughing matter, we won't spend our time being on your program talking about it.
You'll be
trying
watching
to learn
other comedians and all that to go and laugh.
Yeah, to go and laugh. So that aspect of his lifestyle doesn't help anybody. People will even will curse him out and say that whatever they are experiencing, that they lost their child, they lost this, that is going to experience it. I've seen somebody who said so. I come from Olu Senatorial District, where the thick of the action of whatever that is happening. I know what they say within that community. So the problem that he is, even sometimes I will tell you, I can bet anything on it. He claims responsibility of things that he didn't even do.
That's the issue. I want some of his supporters to see through all this. You know what I mean? You can't claim responsibility for some of these things, right? And then they turn around to say, no, they are done by other people. It's contradictory.
You know, so I watched his interview on Dr. Damage's platform. There was something. You see, I don't. A caller said yesterday that from Nnamdi, from Ojukwu to what is the name of that Ragamuvian, the one in Onitsha, the one that Nnamdi Kanu came through him.
Wazurike.
But I told I cringed from my distance and I said, oh, that one is a sycophant. That one is belly lecturer. It is his pocket, his belly that is looking for. He is not Nnamdi Kanu. The problem that Nnamdi Kanu
as well. Nnamdi Kanu is it's not like anyone else. He's Nnamdi Kanu. You can't compare him to anyone at all. A man who had the chance of being a millionaire, a multi-millionaire because of this struggle. But he kept his moderate and then, life here. People should actually read more about this guy before comparing him to anyone.
This thing that, like what you are doing now, is not a competition. Everybody has a reason that God created that person.
That's right.
We can only be followers of such dreams, but we are not the originator